Hi everyone, Andy Davis here again from Master of Voice, a channel with reactions to performers from across the world. In this episode, a first-time reaction to Italian singing group Il Volo as they perform Il Triste. I have been reviewing several different singers besides Jose to perform this song. It's become one of my favorite songs in such a short time, and I'm excited to hear this group perform it today. I believe this was back in 2013 at the Latin Billboard Awards, and let's jump right in.
Qué triste fue decirnos adiós.
Wow.
Cuando nos adorábamos más, hasta la golondrina emigró.
Oh my gosh. His voice is so nice, and now I did take a moment to learn their names. I believe this is Gianluca, and he is the baritone of the group. And so you can tell his voice is so well trained, just the connection to the breath support and then the placement of his vowels, but a very nice rounded resonance to his vocal quality. That is very, very impressive. I'm enjoying this already, just something a bit different for this song. So cool. The lyrics translate to English. Of course, the title is The Sad One. And they start out, how sad it was to say goodbye. We loved each other the most. Even the swallow migrated, foreshadowing the end. And they continue on, everything seems sad without you. The seas are leaving the beaches. All colors are dying gray. Today, everything is loneliness.
Presagiando el final. Qué triste.
Jose.
Todo sin ti. Los mares de las playas se van.
Nice as well.
Se tiñen los colores de gris. Hoy todo es soledad.
Oh my gosh. His voice was very nice and different tone quality from the baritone. Of course, I believe this is Ignazio, and he is one of the tenors, and then Piero is the other tenor. And they're having to sing in front of Jose. I cannot imagine the nerves that would go along with that, to have to perform this song in front of the icon that made it so famous, such an excellent singer, and Jose. And here they are from Italy performing this song in front of a legendary star there in the audience. His voice was nicely done, though, because of the different timbres he gave us, according to where the vowel was placed in certain parts of the phrases. A little more conversational in the beginnings of a couple of those phrases. A little bit of breathiness wrapped around his notes there, but then when he opened up, moving on into his upper chest voice quality, the sound connected a little more forward and was so nicely placed, just especially right there before I stopped. You can also tell his voice is so well trained. The lyrics continue on, I don't know if I will see you again. I don't know what will become of my life without the blue bright star of your being, which won't shine for me anymore. Today, I want to savor my pain. I won't ask for compassion nor mercy. The story of this love was written to eternity. Very nice. Wow, I'm enjoying hearing these harmonies here. Of course, not something I've heard in the other versions of this song with solo singers, which they do include a bit of backup singers from time to time in those versions. But this is so cool to hear three very trained voices And what I mean by that is just their tone quality and the fullness of sound that they are giving us, no matter where they're placing the vowel, whether it's back in their throat a bit, midway of their mouth, or to the front of their mask, is just so refined that as someone that's also been through classical voice training, I can just tell right off the bat when I hear it that these gentlemen have had a lot of voice training, and so that is very cool. I know they call themselves popra, or pop opera, if you will. And so this is so cool that they're able to pay honor to such an icon as Jose with this wonderful song, and they're doing an excellent job of it. Of course, that part of the song was sung by Piero, another tenor, but his sound was a bit more back into his mouth, or the upper throat area, if you will, than the other tenor, Ignazio, which almost sounded a little more baritone in his placement of just that particular part of the song. So this is so well done already. He's enjoying it.
Este amor se escribió para la eternidad.
Oh my gosh. I am very impressed with them. I have heard bits and pieces of their performances before of different songs, but I've never heard a full performance by them, and I am impressed. I am mainly impressed by that section with their blend. Sometimes when you're singing with your solo operatic voice, if you will, a classical sound, it's hard to make that sound blend with others sometimes, you know, and it's not like you're in a choir at that point, but they're doing well to kind of pull back some of the boldness of their sound, if you will, to blend as a trio. And I'm sure they have a lot of practice at that since they are a vocal group here. But that is very impressive to me as someone who has trained classically and performed at opera and oratorio. So this is very well done. The lyrics continue on. Now everyone calls me the sad one because I'm always talking about you. They don't know that by thinking of your love is the only way I have found to keep living.
Qué triste, todos dicen que soy, que siempre estoy hablando de ti.
Pulling back the volume here,
No saben
but passion.
pensando en tu amor, en tu amor.
Nice vowel there. They are so good, you guys. Thank you all to those of you that kept mentioning them for several different songs. But when I told you all that I wanted to hear a few different artists perform this particular song, several of you mentioned their version of this, and I am super impressed. Of course, in that ah section there, their vowels were so perfectly placed and just so professionally done. Very, very impressive. The lyrics continue on. Today, I want to enjoy my pain. I won't ask for compassion nor pity. The story of this love was written for the eternity. Now everyone calls me the sad one because I'm always talking about you. They don't know that by thinking about your love is the only way I have found to keep living. Such beautiful lyrics to this gorgeous song. A great orchestra. Oh, he's so happy to hear this tribute to him. I really like the vocal arrangement of this as well. They're really giving each of these performers a chance to shine in this wonderful song, and that's impressive and important when you have a group like this that's trying to sing a solo song as a group and make sure they can all highlight their best qualities vocally in certain sections of the song, and that is impressive about this version as well.
Para la eternidad, qué triste todos dicen que soy, que siempre estoy hablando de ti.
I really enjoy, specifically in his section of this song, they're almost transitions or phrases that get us back into the chorus, if you will. And I love that he's pulling back those dynamically just to really give us some different contrasts, some softer singing before they get right back to the belting, huge held notes they're about to do here at the end of this.
No saben que pensando en tu amor, he podido ayudarme a vivir, he podido ayudarme a vivir.
Nice passion here.
Ayudarme a vivir.
Yes! Oh my gosh. That was so well done, and I especially enjoyed the baritone in the middle there, Gianluca, I believe. The passion on his voice was what I expect from singers that performed this song, and the other two did a great job as well, but I really enjoyed the emotion he was giving on his face and through his body language, and the other two complimented him so well in this performance. But it was excellently done by all three of the trio, and I am impressed with them. Anytime I hear trained voices, so well done. And then in a genre that doesn't always lend itself to that, it's hard to take a classically trained voice and sing songs that are outside of that genre and have them come across well to an audience that is, they know the original so well. And so the fact that they can do that, it was well appreciated by the audience, especially Jose, who gave them a standing ovation there at the end. They had to be proud to get through this performance, do it so well, have it so well received. And I enjoyed seeing this different version of it today. I'm excited to see more by them as well. You all have told me of several of their songs that I want to feature on the channel, and I'm excited to do so. I hope you all enjoyed this reaction today. If you did, please click like and hit subscribe. Leave me a comment down below and click the bell so you know when I'm releasing new content. I've also left links to my social media down below, my Ko-fi page. If you're able to support me there, I would truly appreciate it. And otherwise, just have a great day.